everyone, my name is James from Digging for Deals, and here's another vlog for you guys. Don't Miss Outlet is going to be open again after dealing with all their COVID and everything else, which is great. They're changing the hours, I think, for this week to be like 10 a.m., which is a little strange, but it's just an hour after, so that's fine. I'm guessing they're low staff because people are still sick. Um, that's about it for like the business side of things. Um, but I've been kind of trying to motivate myself and stuff, and um, I've been playing more games on my other channel, which is JP Zombies, which just like this one, I doubt we'll get any views, but I'm gonna be playing video games anyway. Chances are I'll play at least a little bit. Um, I did a pack opening of them. Ended up being like an hour for 53 packs, but that was kind of fun. Um, let's see what else. Church. I tried to do a movie night and like nobody watched, so I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this again. But I mean, that kind of happens all the time, though. I try and do stuff, especially for the community, and it just doesn't work out. It's like people enjoy doing their own thing, which is fine. Just, I don't know. Because the EPA is eventually going to go after the mines, and after the mines go up, this town doesn't have really anything, especially on income. So it would be nice to at least do stuff and get the community involved instead of, it turning into a ghost town. Which would be fine. I mean, if it gets abandoned, I don't know how that works. Because then all of the houses would be empty and we could just claim every house. Because I'm not moving. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, at the movies, I was actually invited to go to Davisville, I think, to watch movies up there, which, um, I had to talk to the guy that invited me because I'm like, well, if the preacher's daughter's going, I don't really want to go because I don't know how he is with all that. Because I'm like 25 and she's 17, and people are weird. I mean, very weird about stuff. Like, I don't want to go and she end up being there and I get yelled at or something. But he doesn't seem that way. I just worry about stuff. Which I always worry about stuff. I mean, once I was a kid, my parents wouldn't come home when they said they would. And I know dad doesn't lie or anything, so I'm just like, oh, did something happen to him? And I would kind of make myself, I guess, paranoid. What else is there? Actually, oh yeah, yesterday I went outside and picked all the weeds, and, well, not all of them, I picked most of them. In our yard and side yard, and it looks a lot better. Um, let's plant these. See, I actually don't like gardening because this game makes gardening look so easy. It's not. It's it's not. Like, all of this would probably take an hour or two to get everything done. And the game just shows it as, like, I think 10 minutes. Which, I mean, if I think hoeing would be the hardest thing because that takes a long time, especially if you're not that strong. we go. What else? After this, well, it might not be after this, not directly, but one of my friends invited me to go to the range, which is just the dump, honestly. But I just saw a post on the Facebook page for where I live that it's like it's not locked down, but they're thinking about locking it down because of everybody dumping at the dump. Which I mean, it's a dump. You would think you could just dump at the dump, but apparently not. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Unless you guys want me to hear me rant about how bad Black Widow was. I can't believe that movie was so terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Just they changed some of the characters. Everything felt Mary Sue and just bad. Let's see. Let's get rid of these for the fishing rod. There we go. Yes. Honestly, even though I didn't like it that much, which I don't really know why I didn't like it that much, I would say The Girl That Believes in Miracles was better than Black Widow. But that might just because, I mean, see, Black Widow broke from the organization, and I thought she just made her own name and she was her own character, but they made in the movie, there's now like thousands of Black Widows. Wow, so if she dies, we can just get another one. It just feels cheap, at least to that character. But anyways, I think I might keep this one short because really not much has happened. I mean, I've been working a little bit more on myself, at least for motivation and stuff. Especially recording wise, because you guys, if you've watched this for a long time, know that I have trouble even talking to myself sometimes. Um, so I'm gonna try and just play games and try and entertain myself. Because I mean, if I can entertain myself, I can probably entertain at least one or two people on playing a game. Especially if I get emulators working, because then I could do like Pokemon and everything else, which would be really fun. I just don't understand how to do them. Not yet, anyway. Um, let's see what else. I don't know. I think most of my motivation, though, I've noticed like a few years ago. I noticed once I watch a character, like if I like that character, I start kind of mimicking how they are. Um, So if they're super motivated or something like that, and I've been watching a lot of Pokemon, which one of the YouTubers is Original 151, and he's just super hyper and super like just let's go. And I don't know why that just motivates me. It's weird. Um, it probably is just his voice. I don't know. Um, they also have a really good group dynamic, so I'm trying to get one of my friends to start recording again. We could start. Maybe I'll start streaming on Twitch. I don't know. Because YouTube, I've noticed, isn't the best. At least not for new people. I think Twitch would be better for new people. Which I do have a Twitch account. I just never have done anything on it. And I probably should. I just haven't. Because, I mean, there are so many games that I could record. I have like 300 games, and if I get emulators, I can have millions of games that I could play um, and just record for fun. Because, I mean, yes, this is for the business, but at the same time, I have to enjoy it. Like, I have to find what I'm passionate about and just do that. Which I used to be passionate about art, which, as you saw with the stop motion thing, which is at the beginning of most of my videos, I like doing that. I was actually kind of proud of making that stop animation. Could it be better? Oh, yes. It definitely could, but I don't have that skill set yet. Um, I might work on it, but I don't know, because it's kind of a waste of time, especially since Don't Miss is back open and they're gonna have truck again Saturday. I'm gonna have I'm gonna be busy quite a bit. Like these 2 weeks, I've been catching up on my backlog because I kind of would there'd be at least a backlog of 10 stuff normally. Um, just so I know that hey, if something happens, I have something to do. Um, but other than that, I don't know. It just it's a lot of time doing all the business stuff, and honestly, I don't know if we're getting that much money. Mom didn't help me on Sunday, so I know how much we spent. We've spent like 6,000, I believe. Um, but if we're not making that, then like I've been at this for I think a year. I'm pretty sure a year, and my whole room is cluttered. The back room is cluttered. Um, so if anything, like if this business isn't working, I probably would suggest to Dad that we won't go to Don't Miss, at least, like unless it's for us. Like, oh shush, eBay. Like if there's, I don't know, a 3D printer there, and we can get that, awesome. That's for us, not for the business. And then we could buy a shed or something, put all of the business stuff in a shed, lock it, and then I could still keep up with the business, but we just not get more inventory until all that sells. Because if not, we're just throwing money in a hole. Um, so I need to figure out if we're making money or not. Mom recently hit her head, or she would be helping me a little bit more. Um, she has a big noggin, like a big knot on her noggin. And she's been acting a little funny, so that's not really that great. But I think she'll be okay. It's just she falls a lot. I don't know what it's from. Low iron, just her weight. I don't know. Which I mean, I think she could lose a little bit of weight and maybe work on her balance, but I doubt she ever will. Because she's happy with herself, you know? Which I kind of was happy with myself, but every time I looked in the mirror, I kind of felt bad. And then the doctor said, well, you have to lose 50 pounds or you have to get a surgery. So I started gradually losing weight, and now I've lost 20 pounds since that happened. It's just the extra 30. Really hard because I was exercising and everything. Now I haven't done Ring Fit Adventure forever because I would work. I'd do 30 minutes, and it would only say you've worked off 100 calories. I'm like, what? Before I was doing like 200, 300 calories. Now it's only 100. Or there was one day that I did it for like 40 minutes, and it only said you worked off like 50 calories. I'm like, I've been running, I've been sweating, I've been. What? So maybe, granted, we'd have to clear off the treadmill, but maybe I'll just walk on the treadmill. Stream like a movie out there and just walk on the treadmill. As I have 100 movies I could stream, actually more than that, just to the living room and get it all going. But anyways, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you guys are okay. Like, if you fall or something, find somebody to help you. I kind of feel bad though that I wasn't there for Mom, because I normally am there to pick her up, but she fell at work, so yeah, that's not good. Anyways, have a good day.